Hello and welcome to a new episode of 60 Seconds here at StartupTV. Like every Friday we are broadcasting live from SpaceCheck co-working here in Berlin, and we give the chance to startups to pitch their idea in less than 60 seconds. Today we have four interesting startups to pitch, and first startup is already here. It's ULALA Chef, and they want to bring the quality of restaurants and chef cooks to your home. So let's find out. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Yeah. Hi. I really love to entertain people and to host a party at my home. I love having delicious dinners, but I need to tell you one thing. I hate to cook. All the preparations, shopping and cooking for the private party is so exhausting for me. But what if hosting a private party at home could look a little bit different? You rent a private chef. He brings all the stuff, ingredients and equipment, cooks in your kitchen, serves the dishes to your table, to your guests, and you just enjoy your party. And this is my startup. This is my company called ULALA Chef. It's founded in Poland. My name is AGNIESZKA GORSKA. And this is an internet platform for renting a private chef and making your parties easy and awesome. We are already 4 years on the market, on Polish market, available in 10 biggest cities there, working with 150 chefs.
All right. Thanks for the pitch. A bit over time, but I mean, I will ask anyway. No problems at all. I will ask anyway a few questions. So, who are these chefs? Are they like professional cooks, or like just people who love to cook for other people, or how does that work?
Yeah, these are only professional chefs, and not everybody who is a professional chef can join us. We are just very selective here. These are top chefs and the best professionals in this occupation, let's say.
Okay. And can you guide us a bit through this process? So how, I mean, I want to run a party at home with I don't know, 20 people. I don't want to cook, so I order a chef, and then what's then? I just say, here, 20 people, Berlin, Friday.
Yeah, and this menu, you have to choose the menu. And now it's done for you that you can relax. And the chef is coming 2 hours before the dinner. He brings all the equipment, like tableware, silverware also, and all the ingredients, and he cooks in your kitchen. And you just, enjoy and having nice time with your guests. And he's cooking, live cooking, preparing all the dinner at your place, and then serving the dinner to your guests. And then he's also cleaning up all the stuff in your kitchen, so you have no hassle with that also.
All right, sounds great. You already mentioned you started in Poland, but now you're enlarging into other cities, Germany as well?
Yeah. We are now preparing to launch in Germany. We will choose 2 cities here, Berlin for sure, and probably Munich or Hamburg or Frankfurt. And we're going to start this year with the first parties and first chefs here. All
right. Thanks for the pitch. If you want to find out more about ULALA Chef, then give them a try. Tell us how you like it. And yeah, if you want to hear more about them, then give them a vote, and we will cover them with a special story more in detail. Next startup, welcome. It's projects, and they want to build the future of housing. How they do that, let's find out. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Thank you. So my name is LUCA BOVONE. I'm the founder and CEO of Projects Co-Living. We're a co-living company. We were born 2 years ago out of a personal need. Every single time we're moving country, for studying or for work, we always encounter the same issues when finding housing. Number one, it was very complex, a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of documentation. Number two, it was not really community focused. You don't know who you're going to get into as a roommate. And number three is very admin heavy. So even when you move in, a lot of costs, splitting the bills, it's a hassle. Projects is a solution for that. We build simply designed apartments, shared and studios, where we build a community around of like-minded people, and we take care of everything for you. So it's a completely hassle-free experience. What we say, just bring your luggage, and that's it. We take care of the rest. Thus far, we have 150 apartments here in Berlin, and we're expanding across Europe. We raised 3 million. Next destination is Madrid, and that's it. Thank you.
Perfect on time. Great. So, and you're focusing mainly like on students, so it's like student houses, but with more comfort and more design, or how does it look like?
No, it's more, actually we target a bit of an older audience. So we target young professionals usually, that come to Berlin for a specific period of time, 6 months, 1 year. We target consultants, people that basically travel around. Yes, we do have still a part of our audience that is students, but usually a bit older, like graduate students, MBA students, and so on.
All right. So, I mean, they're like popping up like co-living projects all over town, all over Europe. So, is there like something like your USP compared to other co-living projects?
Yes, absolutely. So, the way we like to think about it is that co-living in almost the whole industry is seen as the connection between co-working or working and living. So a lot about networking, a lot about business and so on. We try to differentiate by trying to create the connection between living and culture. So we promote events that are about food, about music, about partying, and so we really try to differentiate ourselves towards the more cultural aspect, and we try to live work to the co-working companies and so on.
All right. In which stage are you? What are the next cities you're opening?
Yeah, sure. So we are right now in Berlin only, but we are expanding soon to Madrid with our first building, which is going to be open in May, and therefore we're going to expand throughout Spain and also in other cities in Germany within this year.
Okay, and how does the cost look like? So is it comparable to other apartments you're renting? I mean, renting prices are increasing dramatically, but like how is it on your project?
Sure. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, of course, than a traditional housing, and that's because we offer, of course, fully furnished, fully serviced, and also all this community aspect and the simplicity aspect as well. So we target somebody that is coming and maybe staying with us for like 3-4 months, and then of course finding a more sort of sustainable location down the line. But it's definitely cheaper, for example, than an Airbnb for the first month or two, that you stay in the city.
All right. Thanks for the pitch.
Thank you.
If you want to hear more about projects and about their co-living house, then give them a vote and we will cover them more in detail in the next weeks. Next startup is here. Welcome. It's QIXXIT, and they are a travel planner that compares train, buses and plane together to give you the best results, I guess. So let's hear more about that. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Hi, I'm Stefan. I'm CEO of QIXXIT. Actually, we do much more than that. So I think we're the perfect travel platform for people that are living in small cities in Germany. Like if you think about Ulm, Würzburg, Bielefeld, Paderborn, there's like 75% of the population lives in smaller cities. And we are a travel platform, so we are giving you examples for rail, for air, and for Flixbus, for instance. But the special thing we do is we combine it. So we can give you the direct route, the full itinerary from Heidelberg to London, let's say. So, for instance, having a flight from Frankfurt to London and having a rail connection from Heidelberg to Frankfurt, and you can you can book this with one click. So you can just take this itinerary and book it. This is what makes us very special.
All right. 15 more seconds.
Yeah. So we're in Berlin. We're like 30 people. We're a very young company. We launched in May last year, and we're looking to integrate more and more content all over Europe.
All right. So why focusing only on smaller cities? Because is there like more the need of this combination, or?
Absolutely. So if you look at a big city like Berlin, it's very easy to travel almost everywhere in the world. So if you want to go to Hamburg, you don't even need a travel planner for that. You can walk into the train station and take the train to Hamburg. So, but once you're in a smaller city, in a smaller place, you have to combine different travel modes, and you have to visit like 5 websites and put your itinerary together and know the change times and all of that. And this is, I think, where we bring a lot of benefit to our customers.
All right. And how many? So in which stage are you? How many people are using it already?
So as I said, we launched in May last year. We have already like a couple of 100,000 people every month that are using it. What we're doing now is we're including more and more direct booking. So you can, since the beginning, you can book Deutsche Bahn tickets, but since 1 week, you can also book Lufthansa tickets. And we're adding more airlines, so it's much easier for the customers to just stay on our website and book everything they need. And it's going very well. So many people learn and understand what QIXXIT brings to them, and stop to use all those different silos that are on the market.
And I guess your business model is like commission-based, or?
It's commission-based. It's also creating packages, combining travel modes and have a commissions there and also small markups. That's basically the business.
And like next big milestones, what are you planning to come up with?
So this year it's definitely about having more direct booking with airlines. So we will include the most important, the most popular airlines in Europe. So in summer it will be much better, much easier for everybody to book what they need.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the pitch. So if you are living in a smaller city, or if you want to travel and don't want to combine all that stuff, try QIXXIT and let us know what you're thinking about. And yeah, if you want to hear more about them, then give them a vote, and we cover them more in detail if they get the most votes. So last but not least, it's YAIR, and they want to make digital art more accessible through blockchain. So let's hear how they do that. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Hi, I'm Florian. I'm one of the co-founders of YAIR, Your Art is Reality. And we're building a blockchain solution for digital art to be accessed, owned and traded via security tokens. The biggest problem with digital art at the moment is the standard that it is sold on a flash drive with a paper certificate, so it's very inconvenient and it lacks in security. So the market is firmly screaming for a solution that can automate all of this progress in a secure way. And so YAIR built this from scratch using blockchain technology and smart contracts in order to address all of these problems, giving out the opportunity to everybody who loves art, owning art in a secure way, while offering a secure and convenient product to art investors and institutions around the world.
All right. It sounds interesting. So, I mean, maybe like for the people who are like not so deep into blockchain and not so deep into smart contracts, I mean, maybe not directly explaining how everything works, but like what are like the benefits? What are you securing?
So when you look at contemporary art created in a digital medium, this is a highly liquid by nature, a liquid asset that can easily be copied by a child. And the fact that it is sold separately or with a paper certificate, which is a separate thing, and a flash drive, which is a separate thing, puts a lot of risk into the medium itself to be forged, and therefore big collectors tend to lock it away so nobody sees it. And by combining these assets into one token that gives you access, a certificate of ownership, has provenance as a native outcome, we are hacking this and opening up the world of digital art to the masses, kind of.
And you are developing this solution and then sell it to platforms or stock footage platforms, stuff like that, or what's your business model? How are you making money?
The business model, in order to get this standard accepted by the overall art world, is the concept of an ever-growing art collection. So big contemporary or leading contemporary artists can publish their very valuable works on our platform, and people like you can stake into these art assets via our security token called YAIR, gaining access and ownership of the work, so you can build up a small collection, or you are a big investor and you're building up a really big and valuable collection in these assets.
All right. And in which stage is your company right now? How many artists you already have? How many people bought some token?
So we announced for the first 4 artists who are part of big collections like the Guggenheim, MoMA, etc., to be launched in September with our security token offering, and the MVP launched at Ars Electronica in September in Linz, which is the biggest art and electronic festival in the world. So really looking forward to that. Right now, the private sale is on, and we're still selling equity to, yeah.
people who want to buy or want to have a piece of it. All right, thanks for the pitch. So if you want to hear more, or if you want to get your digital art saved at home, then yeah, try it out and tell us what you like. Give them a vote if you want that we create a special story about them to cover them more in detail. And yeah, that was already mainly the show for today. So vote for your favorite startup, and the startups who gets the most votes until next Thursday will get a special story. Our winner of last week is The Ark. Congratulations to that, and yeah, we will cover them with a special story. And until then, don't forget, do epic shit. Bye-bye.